it's nice to have them be a little more chill around the house.
Yeah, I remember my dog was at that stage.
Yeah. I took my kids to the ice show last weekend.
Oh yeah? What's the chance to hear about the target for that? It's not just like emails, teams we team up. What's there to be on food? So, when's the last time you got your oil changed?
Oh man, I've never been. I'm probably like 3,000 miles past due.
Yeah, I don't gotta worry about it.
First, go out with the coop. You go into the run, you eat your cabbage, eat your food, drink your water, maybe play with some toys. Then at the end of the day, go inside the coop again and enjoy.
MP, you're about to go off.
What a view of the Spring Mountains surrounding beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. Hello and welcome to the NBA Cup Championship. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joining me are Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. I'll tell you guys, this has become one interesting event.
Yeah, even though it's still the regular season, this is the chance to put a stake in the ground saying, hey, we're the best team in the league right now. One of these teams is going to come away with that level of confidence.
Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Brandon Miller.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. We've got Brandon Miller. Mr. Fundamentals is out there with Barnes. Then it's Duran. And it's Cunningham in at the point. And for the Timberwolves, the post tandem will be Towns and Reed. Dillingham is out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Kennedy in at the 3 slot. You can just feel the excitement in the air, can't you, Greg? What an event this is.
Kevin, this has the feel of a massive playoff game. And to get that this early in the NBA calendar, I think it's awesome. It's why we love the NBA Cup tournament.
Here's Grady. Cunningham outside. Count it.
You can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Here's Dillingham. Outside Edwards. Puts up a deep three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Grady. Left side Miller. Pass to Grady. Into the lane. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Edwards against Miller. Fades away. And it falls over the rim and in. Edwards got 5.
And with the way he can rise, Edwards able to get that shot off anytime.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Grady. To the middle. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And how about the body control? Barnes sets the screen and then a nice spin there to get open.
The Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham. Here's Kennedy. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5 from past the arc. Dillingham, no good. The Pistons leading. Here's Grady. He had 35 points last game out. Inside, here's Cunningham, and Cunningham with the slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Dillingham. Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Grady. Rebound, Minnesota. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Towns, the pass to Kennedy. Out to Edwards. Launches it. Timberwolves keep it alive. Dillingham with it. Still yet to score. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Kennedy can't hit. For Detroit, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Grady. Pass to Barnes. Here's Grady. Puts up a three. Nailed from three-point land. Brady's got 7.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Dillingham with it. Covered by Cunningham. Reed with a screen on Cunningham. Dillingham, no good.
Defense with a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
To the inside. And it's Miller with the jam.
There's the athleticism of Miller on display.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Now Dillingham. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Barnes grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
There's the pick. Here's Grady. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Towns, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Here's Towns, 7-point differential. Left side, Edwards. Good D by Miller. The Pistons have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Here's Grady. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Duran. Barnes with it. Now guarded by Towns. Grady. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Towns wide open. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Timberwolves trail by 9. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Some changes for Minnesota. Walsh is checked in. And Simmons subbed in for Dillingham. And a different look here for the Pistons. Nurkic checked in for Jalen Duran. Jabari Smith comes in for Scotty Barnes. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Brandon Miller. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. Towns finds Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards passes to Simmons. Picked by Reed. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Edwards. And Grady pulls it down. Grady's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Driving the lane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Edwards. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
To the paint. They need this one. And Reed throws it down.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Mr. Fundamentals in their last game against the Raptors made a big difference. He scored 35 points, and his passing was phenomenal with a ton of assists. And those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Grady, 11 points in the game. DiVincenzo with the screen on Towns. Detroit, no good that time either.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Hits it from three-point range.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so is Detroit with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more on 2K Sport. Welcome back to 2K's coverage of the Cup Championship game. We're so glad you could join us. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pistons.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
They've got Simmons. Also, Dillingham out there. Rudy Gobert is out there with Beasley. And it's Walsh in at the 4. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Here's Grady. There's the pick. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And Beasley, here we go. From deep. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Beasley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Beasley. Pass to Sasser. Over Simmons. Sasser can't hit. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Raptors.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Down low, here's Beasley. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Beasley's got 5.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guys. it's both teams making substitutions here. Well, so far, this NBA Cup final has lived up to the hype. It's been a competitive game.
Yeah, and both teams came ready to play because they know what's at stake. A trophy, prize money, and a chance to raise a banner.
Brady passes to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Poked away. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Brady. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Pass to Dillingham. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Simmons passes to Kennedy. No good. That would have tied it.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
And Duran slams it in.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Simmons inside. Covered by Cunningham. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Dillingham. Rebound, Detroit. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But, David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Simmons. Barnes, he's checked in for Detroit. Powell comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And stolen by Barnes. Pass to Grady. Around the back and lays it in. And now an 11-point Piston lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, Towns. Powell against Edwards. Strong move inside by Edwards.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Detroit.
Barnes the screen. Here's Grady. Offline with his 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Dillingham, no good.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Here's Grady. 15 points in the game. Cunningham outside. Just 4 to shoot. Powell for 3. The offensive rebound. Barnes outside. Pass to Grady. Inside, Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now, Gobert. Outside, Towns. Cans it from downtown. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from three over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Here's Grady. Misses the three. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Edwards. Fires from 14. And Grady pulls it down. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. And here's Cunningham. Here's Grady. 15 points in the game. From deep, drills the three-pointer. Grady's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pistons.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Powell on the double team. The Timberwolves working the ball around to the inside. And it goes down 2 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
A minute 20 left in the first half of the game. Duran a screen. Here's Grady. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Detroit also making some changes. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Jalen Duran. Miller comes in for Powell. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. 56 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Barnes can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to Dillingham. Outside, Towns. Dillingham with it. Nothing on the board. To the paint. Here's Reed. And Reed throws it down.
I tell you, I love the effort from the defense there, but inside, Reed just had the strength to overpower him.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Looney's checked in for Scotty Barnes. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half. And here's Edwards. He's got 13. Reed with a screen on Miller. For 3, Edwards. Edwards, pure.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, these hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's Detroit up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
They're taking him off the shot. One more time. A lot of applause for the participants.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh, my God.
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams, because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock. Shifting focus, how about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in?
I could say I've been pumped about this tournament, especially the last few weeks. But the semifinals, we're excited, and now, here we are. The champion will be crowned. Ernie, should we have a tournament between me, you, and Kenny?
I'm all for it as long as the category is jumpers. But in all seriousness, guys, one thing I've noticed already in this game is that it doesn't feel like a regular season game. And it isn't technically either, actually. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
There's always a buzz around Las Vegas. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We've got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. Mr. Fundamentals really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We've got Durham. Scotty Barnes is out there with Mr. Fundamentals. Then it's Miller, and it's Cunningham in at the 1 spot.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Grady. 5 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off his shot. Cunningham gets the bucket. Now Dillingham, still without a basket. It's Edwards on the wing. This one for 3. Detroit with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Barnes down low. Reed with the block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
90 seconds now into the second half. Brady's shot is off. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 4. For this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Here's Grady. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside, Towns. Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. Barnes grabs the miss.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
When Naz Reed is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and, you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things, too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections. He goes after loose balls. He gets you extra possessions on the glass. He steps in and takes – I mean, he does all the little and big things. The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
Pass to Grady. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Duran a screen. Grady passes to Miller. Here's Grady. Back to Miller. Launches a three. Here's Duran. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Duran's got his second basket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Reed. Dillingham with it. Now Edwards. Over Miller. Edwards, no good. Detroit leading by 4. Here's Grady. He's got 21. Driving to the basket. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, what a game we've been treated to. Not much separating these two teams.
And you kind of enjoy the high level of skill being displayed. This is not your normal game this time of year on the NBA calendar. You can tell this one means a little bit more, Kevin, and the players also are enjoying it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Jabari Smith comes in for Duran, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Brandon Miller.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Here's Grady. 23 points in the game. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Grady's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Reed with a screen on DiVincenzo. Edwards, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Walsh is checked in. And then for Detroit, Nurkic checked in for Scotty Barnes. Powell comes in for Mr. Fundamentals. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cunningham. Pass to DiVincenzo. Nurkic a screen on Edwards. The three for DiVincenzo. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. And the Pistons lead by 9.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Pass to Powell. Now here's Nurkic from downtown. Buries the long-range jumper. Nurkic has got 5 now.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Dillingham with it. No scoring in this one. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. Edwards against DiVincenzo. Edwards, good. Edwards got 23 points.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Pass to Nurkic to the middle. Here's Smith. Lays it up and banks it in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And here's Reed. Here is Edwards. Reed with a screen on DiVincenzo. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Detroit with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Ring shot on the way. Sasser can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 10. To the left wing. Here's Walsh. Defended by DiVincenzo. Powell with the steal. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Sasser. Now here is Smith. Defended by Towns. Nurkic setting the pick for DiVincenzo. Gillingham with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing. But they don't want to chance that again.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
And such a polished player near the basket. Nurkic feels comfortable taking those in-close shots.
Nurkic against Reed. Outside, Towns. It's good from long range. Towns has got it back down to within single digits for the Timberwolves. To the inside. Here's Nurkic. Out to Smith. A three ball. It's rebounded by Towns.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Out left to the wing. Reed with a screen on Smith. Towns, no luck. Smith outside, takes the three. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third. Pistons lead by 9. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. It's the fourth quarter of the NBA Cup Final. So close to crowning our champion. Some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Beasley is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Kennedy in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Both free throws good from Mr. Fundamentals. The entire NBA Cup tournament has built to this moment in time. And clearly one team has answered the bell.
Yeah, they are getting after it. They've been the better team and looking plenty motivated. I'd be very surprised if they're not the ones hoisting the NBA Cup when this one's over.
Here's Towns. Another miss by Towns.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
2 shots. Brady.
That's good from Mr. Fundamentals.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Both free throws good from Mr. Fundamentals.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Now here's Simmons. Beasley outside. Pass to Towns. Here's Kennedy. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
They set the pick. Grady passes to Miller. Over Beasley. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Barnes the screen. Here's Grady. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Brady's got the lead up to 13 now for Detroit. Simmons passes to Towns. Over Barnes. Towns, no luck. The Pistons shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's Grady. Rebound, Minnesota. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Inside, here's Towns. That one falls through. It's his sixth make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Towns is so dangerous in the paint. He's got the ability to just muscle through most any defense.
Barnes the screen. Here's Grady. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Substitution on the court.
What's up?
That's good from Mr. Fundamentals. Timberwolves trail by 14. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
The free throw drops for Towns.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. He hits both from the stripe.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
And Duren slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Beasley outside. Pass to Towns. And here's Reid. Defended by Duren. Shot clock at 6. It's Beasley on the wing. Covered by Miller. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brady's got 38 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Towns a screen on Miller. Beasley the pass to Kennedy. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Grady. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Come on, get down for your Timberwolves right there.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota.
Make some noise.
Timberwolves trail by 14. Miller with the double team. Outside Edwards. And the wide open shot from Reed. They get the rebound. Here's Walsh. Another miss by Minnesota. For Detroit, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. A nice shot by Grady.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's had.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards inside. He's against Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Shot clock at 3. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Pistons leading by 14. Grady passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Now Reed. Back to Towns. 6 to shoot. Dillingham with it. Shoots the 3. And Grady pulls it down. Brady's got rebound number 13 with that last one. And that one's good. Barnes.
Just tough, gritty play there by Barnes. That's how you deal with physicality.
Here's Kennedy. There's the 3. Sinks the triple. Kennedy's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Minnesota.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Here's Grady. Spins. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards. That one misses. Good D by Miller. Detroit leading by 15. Here's Grady. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kennedy. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pistons have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Grady passes to Cunningham. Here's Grady. And he uses the glass on the layup. Brady's got 42 in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Kennedy passes to Reed, and the layup is good.
At 6'9" and about 260, Naz Reid has the size to make room for himself inside.
Barnes the screen. Here's Grady. They grab their own miss, and he gets it to go.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Pass to Kennedy. Shoots from 14. Here's Gillingham. The three-pointer, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low-percentage jump there.
Here's Grady. Edwards defending. Brady's shot is off.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Edwards, that's good.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. That's his first one. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And big defense. This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be.
Substitution on court. Substitution on court.
Get him, MP. Your time.
Dillingham wide open, and he fires off the inbound. No good. Duran with the screen on Edwards. Here's Grady. Here he goes.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Pass to Towns. Now here's Simmons. Towns sets the pick for Simmons. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him.
Simmons is so intelligent in his screen and rolls. A fantastic decision maker.
Detroit with the ball. And so the Pistons can now just hold on to the ball. Here's Grady. Edwards defending. Releases. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on.
And they've done it. What a moment for this team to lift that NBA Cup over their heads. Pure glory.
Earned that one.
Tonight should be easy work.
Everything good, MP?